everybody! Happy May the 4th be with you. We are going on a tour of the Star Wars Lounge today here at Area 51. And these are the figures and collectibles you've been looking for. So let's get right to it. Let's get on with this tour. Welcome to the Star Wars Lounge on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. And we will start here with the vehicles. These, of course, are from Episode 1, Phantom Menace, Hover Tank, and boy, sometimes I can't remember what the name of these are. Now, one of the rules here in my shop is that if I do have a vehicle, I gotta have figures inside of it. So most of these figures are secondhand figures that I found. And then we'll move over to this big, beautiful, and I do mean beautiful, ATTE. This was a secondhand find at a secondhand store. I paid $12.99 for it, and it absolutely all totally works. He's absolutely beautiful, and he all works. Sorry about my shadow there, guys. Then we come down to the Enfys Nest Cruiser from Solo, which was not a bad movie. I didn't mind it at all, actually. And then Christmas present for my wife this year, and it is the Juggernaut, or the turbo tank, or whatever you'd like to call it, but it's 100% beautiful. And we've got Chewie there, we've got a driver, and we've got one of the, I think that's Rex in the background there. And then we've got the bike that actually, I don't know if that actually has a name, but that's the bike that's in the back of the turbo tank, and it comes flying out when you hit a button. Above here we have some artwork. Lee P and the Sprog sent this to me. I love it. And then I have Ula, the Twi'lek Dancer. This is a Gentle Giant figure. And then I have a TIE fighter pilot, another Gentle Giant figure, which I really enjoy. And then a non-Star Wars piece of art is this beautiful red Sonic collage that Bad Avenger made for me, and I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. Moving on, of course, we have the Black Series TIE fighter that came out about 2-3 years ago, and I had to get one. I know it's big and it kind of takes up a lot of space, but I don't know, I don't think any Star Wars collection is complete without one. And then below it is the TIE Bomber, and again there's a guy inside of it, again secondhand find. And behind him is a Darth Vader. These were out about 2 years ago. I got 2 of them. And then as we move along over here, we have one of the posters that I have mounted up here, and then the big AT-AT. Now this AT-AT I think is from 2014 or 2013. I can't remember which year it's from. And inside we have Darth and a couple snowtroopers. This has a myriad of items. These all work. I'm just not going to press all the buttons right now. And then we have a couple of drivers in there and one vintage driver in the back. He's from 1982. And I absolutely love this thing. It's just totally amazing, and it makes a whole pile of noise. And of course there's the skiff set that came out last year, and I've got a retro figure there. What do they call him, Walnut Head or whatever, and he looks amazing. Then we move on over, and this little silly thing I found at a secondhand store, but it is actually Anakin's little starfighter thing, and it's from the Clone Wars. Then we move on to the absolutely amazing, another thing that I got for Christmas this year. No, my birthday. My wife got me this for my birthday. No, I stand corrected. I made a trade for this. I traded off a bunch of Lego for this, and this is, of course, the shuttle. Absolutely a beautiful shuttle. It's a little undersized, but that's okay. I'll take it. You don't see a lot of them anymore. And then I have the, I got to replace that Emperor, but that'll do for now. But, and there is a pilot in there. And there is room, one side opens up, and there is room for a whole pile of figures, and the wings do come down. And another one of the posters, the original poster. And then we come over, we come to a Canto bike police, or a Canto police bike. That was just a set that was out, I think, a year ago. I bought it because they were blowing it out for $5, so I picked it up. And another one that I just kind of picked up was this Kanan Star Cruiser or whatever. I am missing Chopper. I do have him in this size, but I just don't want to break him out of the package. And then my modified Rey on her speeder. I modified this all up, made some changes, and weathered it and the whole bit. And I enjoyed doing that. That was a fun project. Then we come down to an absolutely beautiful piece that, again, I made a trade for. This is the Naboo, Royal Naboo Star Runner. And in the front nose piece here, there is a escape pod. And then you have a little piece here, and we have Qui-Gon and what's his name? Oh, geez. everybody's favorite guy. I'll remember it sooner or later. And then I like to have scenes set up in here. And here, a young Anakin and Jar Jar are, you can see the converter there's burned out, so they're having a conversation about that. And then we've got the pilot, and then they have finished our R2-D2, sorry, C-3PO, and then the princess and R2 right there. Beautiful set this is. It does work, it does make some noise, but it's very quiet. Darth Maul, that's who that is, Darth Maul. And this all folds up and everything else. And then we have a little porg right there. This is an original ATST. Very hard to stand. I got this many years ago, and just put a figure in there right now, but it's very hard to stand. It's like a rubber chicken effect. He does not like to stand. And then, of course, the Force Awakens poster. My nephew got me that for Christmas to put in my room. Then we come to, this is probably my most favorite piece of all, and this is the Legacy Edition Millennium Falcon. And of course we've got Han and Chewie in the front. Now you're going to see two Chewies in here, it's just the way it is. There's an original Leia, and then in the back we have an original Luke, Farm Boy, and then we have C-3PO, Chewie and R2 all at the table. And these all light up and all make great sounds and everything else like this. This was a great find and a great purchase for me. Then for Christmas, my wife got me this beautiful B-Wing bomber. No, sorry, I traded for this. This was a trade. This beautiful B-Wing bomber. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. I've been looking for one of these for years. They're very hard to find. I absolutely love this thing. And then here we have my retro collection. And I'll just go over that kind of like that. It grows every month. I try to pick up at least one a month. And then we come over here and we've got that original, is that the first appearance of Boba Fett in comics? I don't think it is, but it's one of the I think it's the first appearance of him in a Star Wars comic. Anyway, original TIE Fighter. And then we have Jango Fett, Probe Droid, and one thing that kind of sticks out a little weird is my one-up Street Fighter, but that's what everybody says, hey, you should get the Star Wars one. And then I have the C-3PO case. It talks and everything, and it's full of figures, secondhand figures that I've found. Let's go over here. Now this is the 6-inch area, and up here we have everybody has seen these in your stores and whatnot, so I picked them up. Then we drop down here. We have the 6-inch Rey Speeder. We have Finn, we have Obi-Wan, and then we have the X-34 Land Speeder. And a couple Black Series, Ahsoka Tano back there, and a Snowtrooper. Then we drop down here, and this was one of the purchases this year, well I guess, last year, was the 6-inch Snow Speeder. I really wanted this. A little overpriced I think, but I'm glad I have it. And I have Luke and Dak in there doing their thing. Gee, I'm just throwing shadows all over the place. Sorry guys. Then we have Quill, the armorer from, of course, The Mandalorian. Then we drop down to some of the 6-inch. All of these 6 inches I have found at secondhand stores. I haven't purchased these. And I make my own stands for them. And in the back we have Tebow, and we have Moff Gideon over there. Then we drop down, and we have a Starfighter, sorry, a Star Cruiser, and another one. And I believe Ash Anakin sent me this one right here. Absolutely beautiful. My signed Princess Leia #1 that I got signed by Terry and Rachel Dodson at the 2015 Emerald Comic Con. And then Qui-Gon in the 50th anniversary look. And then down here just my books, and you can see I got some Star Wars books down there. Okay, let's look at the second level. Second level, we have an original Snow Speeder. Got this many years ago. I've got to fix the canopy. The canopy is damaged, but I do have to fix it. A Y-Wing bomber, very nice one. This is really super nice. And a little Jawa hiding in the back. It's a Jawa bank. A Naboo starfighter, a little dusty, I gotta dust him. One of the ships that I really have always enjoyed is this ARC 170. I really have liked the looks of these ARCs. I think they're amazing looking ships. Then we have the Dagobah X-Wing. This is the X-Wing Red 5 that goes into the swamp, and the effect of the swamp is on the X-Wing. You can take it off if you want, but I think it looks very cool with it on. And then I found this at the secondhand store. Gee, I can't remember what this is called. Sorry guys. And the next one, I can't remember what it's called either, but both are beautiful and I do love them. Then we come to the MTT, the Mechanical Troop Transporter, and that thing shoots out and all the droids come down and it makes a whole pile of noises. A little dark under here. It is nighttime and it's a little dark under here, but and then we have what's his name from Rebels? His cycle with a snow trooper or a stormtrooper sitting on it. Ezra's cycle. Found that at a secondhand store, so I just picked it up. In the back here we have a spider droid. That is from Force Awakens. No, sorry, that is from Phantom Menace. And some more of those spider droids. We have a TIE Interceptor. This is one of the things my wife got me for Christmas, along with the turbo tank. And then I just picked this one up, and you know, the name of it totally escapes me. Sorry about that. And it folds up and everything. It's just absolutely amazing. Leave comments down below if you know which this one is. It's totally escaping me at this point. Vader's Trench Run TIE Fighter. Poe Dameron's, whatever they call this Salt Runner in Return of the Jedi, or sorry, The Last Jedi, when he's zipping across the salt fields there. And then we have Anakin's Jedi Star Cruiser, and then of course the pod racers. Everybody's got to have the pod racers. I do have to find Sebulba for that, and he's just not in there. And the original videotape of the trilogy. Now down here we have all of these 3-drawer Starlight, and you can see they're all listed. Now what's in here is all my carded Star Wars stuff. My 40th anniversary stuff in here. Some more stuff down in here. And even more down here. I think this is all 2017. There's a Sage Ventress. And some nice stuff over here. And then in here, these are all the double packs that came out a few years ago. And I do like them. They're very nice. I do like the double packs. This is from 2013. This is all the 2013 carded stuff. And I go through them every once in a while to remember what the heck I have. A lot of Star Wars Black Series 3.75. A lot of people don't realize that Star Wars did come in 3.75 in the Black Series. And we've got some of the Rebels when they first came out like that. I think Chopper's in here somewhere. What's this guy? Yeah. There's a whole pile of them in here. I love them. And then over here I do have some loose Star Wars figures and some retro figures in here. On the bottom, let's get down to the bottom here. We have the very motivated and animated Yoda, and if you put batteries and everything in him, he will teach you how to fight. It's actually hilarious. I do have Poe's helmet, Rex's helmet, this giant Darth Vader helmet. Bit of history behind this one. This was a display in the theaters and then went to Toys R Us, and then I ended up getting this in a auction, and I'm very happy to have it. It's one of a kind, very hard to find. Then we have a Clone Wars helmet, my 3D printed Mando helmet, and then a Stormtrooper helmet. It's not First Order. I'm going to say it's from the original. And then that bin just has all my extras for my comic books and everything else in it. So let's go up to the top. I'll give you a look at that. So let's go to the top and I'll show you my Black shelf. Series. We have, I know this is a little cheesy, but I love the look of it. The Han Solo and Tauntaun. I just love the look of it. I think it's amazing. We have Han and Greedo in the Cantina Showdown right there. The deluxe armor from Toys R Us. The Empire Strikes Back figures. Jabba. Jabba the Hutt. The San Diego Comic-Con, who's that, Minok Battle or whatever. And then some more of the figures up here, the archive figures. Rise of Skywalker, Rey. We only see her for about half a second. And then some more of the Star Wars Black Series. And I'm going to get my plane's tail in the way here. Sorry guys, this is a multi-use room. Some more of the Star Wars up there. And then these Star Wars chess pieces in front I have been finding over the last little while, and I think they look just amazing. So I put them up here. Little dark up here for the Black Series. But the planes kind of hog all the light, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Then we come into this end over here. A lot more Black Series. And then that set there. Looking sweet. So this is the newest addition that I added to the room in the Star Wars Lounge at this end. And I do have 3/4 scales here. I have on, in the middle is the Sideshow quarter scale Polystone. I think this is the first Darth Vader that was released way back. This is an oldster. There is supposed to be a mouse droid down there, but the mouse droid was missing. And I did trade my Doctor Doom quarter scale premium format for this. And he has BB-8 sitting with him. Then we have the Anakin LucasArts quarter scale, and he has Watto, because Watto played a big role in his development in the movie, so I thought it would be cool if he had Watto. And then over here we have Obi-Wan, young Obi-Wan, of course, with R2-D2, who was his right from the start, and I thought they would pair up nice. Now that is one of those radio-controlled R2s, lots of fun. Now we drop down here and we have the Rancor down here, and this is the only Rancor I'll have in my collection because it's the correct one. It's the one that comes with him holding Luke with the bone and not Anakin with the bone. The one with Anakin with the bone is completely incorrect. These are those, I can never remember, So Real? I think they're called So Reals. These are beautiful. There's no lights in here yet, guys. I got to work on this. These are beautiful, but they are, they split. If you put them in any position too long, the rubber splits. You can see Vader's elbow is all split, his knee is split. I would not touch these again. I just wouldn't. Drop down here to the Jabba's Palace set that came out last year. I like that. I think it's an amazing set. This is the original Jabba, and it's dark in here. Sorry, guys. And I have, that is an original C-3PO given to me by Eric the Hoosier Nerd, and I couldn't believe he gave me that. And these are the banks. This is, I think, no, it's not. That is Cody and Boba Fett. Those are banks. And then down here is Darth Vader bank and those metal helmets. And then here we have just some loose stuff. We have Boba, we have the Royal Guard, we have a First Order Stormtrooper, we have Cody, and in the background is the Blu-ray set. Then we come to Baby Yoda, or Grogu, and just a couple of little items such as that. But I do have to get some lights in here, and there is a model car garage in here because I do build model cars, and that's where I got to put that. So I had to sacrifice at least one cube for it. So so this is what it looks like with the lights semi on. So hold on, I'm going to turn the lights off and show you what it looks like with the lights completely off. And here we have the 6-scale collection. We have the Kotobukiya Stormtrooper and the Greedo from the Scum and Villainy. And then we drop down here to the Kotobukiya Snowtrooper and Captain Lamar. And here we have Boba. We have that's a Metacom Toys figure, and we have the Sideshow Snowtrooper and another Kotobukiya TIE Fighter pilot. We drop down here and we have the older Sideshow Stormtroopers, or Clone Troopers. And then we drop down here to Chewie and C-3PO, Kotobukiya Chewie. And then down here is just some cheaper bad guys. Hey everybody, thank you very much for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in on this May the 4th. Very special day for us Star Wars collectors. And you can see I collect a lot of things, but my main focus and my main part of my room is Star Wars. The Star Wars Lounge was created just strictly for this collection. I got my buddy Darth here. Let's see what he's got to say. If you only knew the power of the dark side. I know. Let's see what else he's got to say. And this is also motion activated, but I don't think I have it set right. My granddaughters love this guy. They play with him all the time. But like I say, thank you very much for stopping in. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you've got and what you've got going for May the 4th. And I'm going to be shopping today because I do believe there's some stuff coming out. So I'm going to be hitting all the stores very early to try and capitalize on that. What's coming up? Lots of things coming up, but I just wanted to take this time to say thank you very much for all the support over the years. I know I don't get a lot of views, but I still enjoy doing these things. And I am a great big huge Star Wars fan, and I absolutely love Star Wars. And I will continue to add to this collection. I have 3 or 4 more items that I've got my eye on. But you guys have a great May the 4th. May the Force be with you all, always. And Area 51, home of the superheroes and Star Wars. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.